I've dreamed of playing lacrosse at an Ivy League, and I've dreamed of helping bring Victor its first ever state champion in lacrosse. In my journey so far, I had no idea the impact of the eventual highs and lows that my high school athletic experiences would leave on me and helping me achieve these goals. High school athletics has produced the best relationships I've ever had, and it's been a big part of the best years of my life so far. In soccer, I was the only freshman that made the varsity team, packed with juniors and seniors. I knew I could play with them on the field, but I was not sure if they would accept me or how I would fit in with the older girls off the field. My coach told me the reason I was on the team was because I had grit, passion, and a pure love of the game. I thought it was just my skills, and I truly didn't understand or appreciate the importance of these other qualities until later in my high school athletic years. I learned leadership from some of the best captains I've ever had, but I also learned that you don't need to be a captain to be a leader. It was obvious to me that everyone on the team cared, and we became a family. They cared about winning and they cared about succeeding, but they also cared so deeply about their team. Being a part of this team led me to my first favorite quote by my favorite author, John Gordon. Great teams care more. They care more about their effort, their work, and their team members. And in lacrosse, it has never been a secret about how much this sport means to me and how much I care for it. Lacrosse is my one true love. And I had always been pulled up and done very well on older teams. As an 8th grader, I had been pulled up to varsity for the sectional playoffs, and in my first sectional game, I scored. My lacrosse coach has always believed in me. She expects me to make an impact when our team isn't producing. She counts on me to be serious in times when our team needs to be serious, and she knows I will lift the team up when our team needs some lifting. She knew that leaders lead by example, and after my freshman year, when I had broken various records for our school, my coach nominated me to be a captain for the following year as a sophomore. I knew my responsibilities, and I knew what needed to be done. And I was so ready to show my team, my coaches, and myself that I could lead this team to be a family first and then a championship team. And then something unthinkable happened. My sophomore year, I collided with another girl in a soccer game and tore my ACL. And you read the stories of it happening all the time, but you never think it will happen to you. And my heart was completely shattered, and it felt like my world was ending. My surgeon told me that I would most likely miss my lacrosse season due to the 12-month recovery, and I was crushed. But then I thought to myself, there's two ways I can go about this. I can show my sadness and frustration to my teammates, coaches, families, and friends, and let them feel bad for me, or I can be the story of the strongest comeback to ever come out of Victor High School. I remembered my goals and told myself that there was nothing that was going to stop me. I committed to my rehab, and I stopped playing soccer. I had support from everyone, my family, my coaches, my trainers, my friends, and I worked hard and stayed positive. 12 months later, I began competing again in lacrosse, and I got stronger in every game. I was being recognized by college coaches again, and finally recruited by Cornell, and then I committed there, which was a dream come true. And while I lost my sophomore season to an injury, we all lost our next season to COVID-19. So that's 2 down. Unfortunately, we've been able to have the opportunity to play this year, and currently we're in sectionals. We just won our quarterfinal game yesterday by a hefty amount, and hopefully onto the semis. Well, that'll be a win too tomorrow. And I'm so grateful for all of the administrators that made it possible to play this spring. It's because of them that I have my senior lacrosse season, and I know my team has witnessed how much I love them all, and how determined I've been, and hardworking, and I just want it to be the most passionate team ever. So I owe it all to them, and everyone who continues to support and care for me. And high school athletics has shaped my life, and these experiences will continue to have a positive influence on me for the rest of my life, and there's no doubt about that. Go Victor Blue Devils!